英文にてダッシュとロングダッシュの使用の違い、また時間の午前午後のピリオドとスペースの使い方。
O3 Mini. Below is an explanation in English regarding the usage differences between dashes, including the hyphen, en dash, and m dash, as well as guidelines for writing time expressions with am, pm. 1. Dashes, hyphen, en dash, and m dash, hyphen. Usage, joins words and separates syllables. Used in compound adjectives, for example, well-known author when they appear before a noun, and in compound nouns, for example, mother-in-law. It is the shortest of all dashes. En dash. Usage, represents a range or connection between numbers, dates, or other values, for example, pages 10 to 20 or 1999 to 2000. It can also show a relationship or connection between words, for example, New York-London flight. Spacing, typically, no spaces are placed before or after the en dash when used in these contexts. M dash. Usage, indicates a break in thought, interjection, or a strong parenthetical element within a sentence. For example, the meeting which was scheduled for noon was postponed. It is longer than both the hyphen and the en dash. Spacing, American style, often set without spaces on either side, a sudden break, an interruption in the conversation. British style, sometimes a space is added before and after the em dash. A sudden break, an interruption, in the conversation. Note, style guides differ in their recommendations. Always follow the specific style guide, for example, Chicago Manual of Style, AP, or MLA, if one is provided. 2. Time expressions, AM versus AM, and PM versus PM. With periods, AM, PM. Usage, standard in American English is to use lowercase with periods, AM and PM, particularly in formal writing. Example, the meeting is scheduled for 9 a.m. Spacing, there is typically a space between the time and the AM, PM, abbreviation, for example, 9 a.m. Without periods, and PM. Usage, in contexts where a more modern or simplified style is preferred, especially in headlines, digital formats, or some British publications, the abbreviations may be rendered in uppercase without periods, AM and PM. Example, the event begins at 5:30 p.m. Spacing, similar to the period style, a space is placed between the time and the abbreviation, for example, 5:30 p.m. Additional considerations. Consistency, whichever form you choose, with or without periods, consistency is key throughout a document. Style guide preference, always check the style guide relevant to your work. For example, the Chicago Manual of Style tends to use AM and PM in running text, whereas some journalistic styles may prefer AM and PM. Summary. Dashes, hyphen, for compound words and syllable breaks. En dash, for ranges and relationships, for example, 10 to 15, New York, London. M dash, for breaks in thought or parenthetical statements. Spacing may vary by style. Time expressions, AM, PM, with periods and typically lowercase are common in American English with a space after the time, and PM, without periods and in uppercase are acceptable in other contexts. The key is to remain consistent throughout your document. These guidelines help promote clarity and professionalism in written English.